Welcome to CoreCon Today for April 6th, 2023. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting and give you my opinion on them. Today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stories, including T-Mobile rolling out fiber home internet, DIRECTV STREAM starting its rebrand that we talked about last week, and Spectrum gives us insight into the future of data caps now that they'll soon be legally allowed to have data caps on their internet service. This and a whole lot more coming up in a quick moment. First though, a few things. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there over at corecarsnews.com so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. Second, if you're new here or you've been here a while, could you help me grow? Could you help me support my family? Just hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here so YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow, helping us support our families. So with that said, let's dive into the news. Starting off with Spectrum is talking about the future of data caps. Now, data caps are those really annoying things where they put a limit on how much data you can use in a month without having to pay extra money or pay extra to get unlimited data. Now, Spectrum, when they agreed to buy Time Warner Cable, the deal with the FCC was they wouldn't impose data caps for 7 years. Well, come middle of May, that comes to an end and they will be legally allowed to offer data caps. Now, Spectrum's actually tried to put data caps in earlier. A few years ago, they petitioned the FCC to lift that restriction early, allow them to put data caps in, only to withdraw that request once some, I think, negative publicity kind of made it clear that that wasn't a good thing for them right then. But now they've come out and talked to Light Reading with a statement that says, at this time, they don't anticipate any change in their data strategy. At this time. Yeah, I think that's the key word. Even though they say they're not planning on it, they'll have the full ability. They've definitely considered it as a possibility. Data caps are often many people consider just a way to get more money. Often they charge you more to get unlimited data. Or if you go over your data, they're going to charge you fees that you're going to have to pay for going over your data limit. So we'll have to wait and see how that all plays out. But Spectrum customers mid next month, for now, no new data caps. If anything changes on that, we'll be over at Core Cars News covering all of it. All right, last week we talked about how DIRECTV STREAM was in the process of changing their name to just DIRECTV via internet if you use one of their own devices. Well, yesterday, I should say, from when I'm recording this, they started that change. If you have an Osprey box, you may have noticed an update came out to it. Osprey boxes are those Android TV devices DIRECTV STREAM sells that gives you a very cable-like experience, including a remote that allows you to change channels by just entering a number on the pad, just like you would with your cable or satellite provider. Well, this update changed the branding on many of the devices from DIRECTV STREAM to just DIRECTV. It seems like what has been reported, what leaked online, is true so far. We'll have to wait once it's officially made public, maybe as soon as today. We'll have to wait and see. But Spectrum or DIRECTV is reportedly going to rebrand DIRECTV STREAM with their stream player as just DIRECTV via the internet. It will be the same price as DIRECTV satellite. In theory, you're going to save money still, though, by not having to have all the device fees and added other fees that DIRECTV satellite customers have to pay with a per-device fee. The big catch here, though, is reportedly you're going to get a 2-year price lock guarantee with this deal. So if you become a DIRECTV STREAM customer or DIRECTV via the internet, you'll be able to keep your price for 2 years. Now, DIRECTV STREAM is not completely going away. If you use like a Fire TV, like I'm saying in front of here, a Roku, Apple TV, and more, the DIRECTV STREAM brand is going to be there. But they're going to be promoting you buying their own streaming player, having a DIRECTV over the internet. I talked about this briefly, but I honestly think this is rather confusing. I think this is going to push away customers. I just don't like this. I think a lot of people are going to look at this and say, DIRECTV via the internet, well, I want to get away from DIRECTV. I want to be a cord cutter. DIRECTV STREAM is a different enough name that people understand that, hey, that's not DIRECTV satellite. I do wonder if they're going to confuse some people here, much like how PlayStation Vue confused people thinking they needed a PlayStation. Back in the day, we would regularly get emails from people saying, oh, PlayStation Vue is great. I love the lineup. I don't own a PlayStation, so I guess I'm going to go get some other service like Hulu, Sling, etc. So I don't know. I don't like this. I think this is confusing. You know, I know there's this recent trend to rename all your services. Fubo went from Fubo TV to Fubo. Now DIRECTV STREAM is going to DIRECTV Internet. Not even via Internet, just DIRECTV Internet, and then there's DIRECTV Satellite. I think it's confusing. Head over to corecarsnews.com. Keep an eye on us on the site. If anything breaks today, we will have full coverage over there. All right, let's keep moving along. T-Mobile is launching fiber home internet starting at $55 a month, but only in select markets, though they have reportedly been looking for partners to help finance a larger rollout of DIRECTV or of T-Mobile fiber home internet. Now, plans reportedly start at 500 down, all the way up to a gig connection, starting at $55. I don't have the full pricing tier, and it's currently available only in 3 cities for now: New York City, North Glen, Colorado, and Pueblo, Colorado. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably totally butchered that. I'm very well known for butchering names. My apology. But I love this. More competition. T-Mobile is saying, hey, we have T-Mobile home internet over 5G, and now we have T-Mobile home internet by fiber rolling out. More competition, the better. Studies have shown in areas with 3 or more home internet providers, prices are typically lower and data caps are often eliminated or at least higher. So the more competition has been shown to bring lower prices, so I love this. Now, a lot of people say, Luke, why do these companies always come out to big cities? Why don't they start off in some rural little town which doesn't have a lot of internet? Well, it's a cost thing. They're trying to start off, they're trying to get as many subscribers as fast as they can. By going into a large city, if you run a mile of fiber, you could sign up 100 customers or more. You go into rural America, you could run miles of cable to just sign up 1 or 2 people. Well, if you're a new company and you're trying to get as many customers as you can to help make your company profitable, you understand why you're hitting larger cities where you can run 1 cable 1 mile and connect multiple people to that versus running 1 cable a mile to connect 1 or 2 people in very rural areas. I hope that this continues to roll out. I suspect that it will. We'll have to keep a close eye on it, and I will be covering it over at CoreCarsNews.com as we learn more. Check it out. We'll be posting over there. All right, Retro TVs, actually a network I love. It's available here in Michigan where I am. It includes a lot of things like classic Dragnet, at least it used to back in the day. I haven't looked in a while. But Retro TV is launched in 5 new markets this year and just went live in 1. And they say that more markets are coming very soon to the over-the-air Retro TV network that shows classic retro TV programming, like from the 50s and more. I absolutely love it. It's a fun little network. Great free option with an antenna. But it went live this week in San Diego, California. It's also going live this year in Charleston, South Carolina, Washington, D.C., Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and Des Moines, Iowa, with more networks or more areas coming very soon. We'll keep a close eye on this, but first launched in 2005 and has been growing steadily. Have you watched Retro TV? Do you like it? Any recommendations on programming there? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Oop, there we go. Almost exited out of my list of stories. That would have been horrible. All right. In a move that may not surprise you, smart TVs, like Roku TVs I'm standing in front of, even though it's running a Fire TV, now account for over half of all streaming in the United States. Roku's CEO, Anthony Wood, the founder of Roku, inventor of the DVR, has been saying for quite some while that smart TVs are the future of viewing. Why have a TV with a device plugged into it? And increasingly, it's becoming more and more popular. When people are buying TVs, they're buying TVs that have smart players built into them. I think 1 in 3 TVs sold in the United States is now a Roku TV, if I remember those numbers correctly. And now increasingly, it's becoming popular for that. We talked yesterday about the fact that gaming systems, the streaming on that has gone down dramatically. And we're seeing a rise of smart TV use. I think someday it would not be at all surprising in 10 years from now if Roku only sold Roku TVs with maybe only 1 model of Roku player and more. Just where things are going. TVs and devices are becoming so powerful enough. It doesn't really take a lot of power to run Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, etc. that you could just upgrade the software in the TV. The hardware upgrades aren't as important. Now, it does suck. When there is, for example, new Wi-Fi technology, it means you get a new TV. But I think we're kind of far away from the day where stream players won't be offered anymore. Probably have a long path for that to happen. But we're kind of moving in that direction. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you use a smart TV or a streaming player. And what do you use? I'd love to hear from you. Speaking of streaming players, Fire TV's quick deal of the day are on sale starting off at $19.99, limited time deal for the Fire TV Lite. The standard Fire TV stick, which I would recommend as a bare minimum, is only $24.99. And even the Fire TV Stick 4K Max and Fire TV Cube are on sale. Check out, link in the show notes down below if you want to find all the deals and all the pricing there. Roku. Speaking of Roku's, the Roku channel, the free ad-supported streaming service, has launched 14 new Warner Brothers channels. Roku has announced back in January a partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery to bring a bunch of older content there. Now a bunch of Warner Brothers content, including some older HBO programming, is now streaming for free on the Roku channel, both on demand and as live channels. All over there, 14 of them. If you want to see all of them, check out the show notes. I'll put a link to it there. All right, last story up to date. I'm not going to go too much in depth to this, but I get asked a lot of questions, and we have another one of our Ask Luke segments over at CoreCarsNews.com. And the question is, are Roku players and Roku TVs really the best streaming player out there for cord cutters? And yes and no. Depends a little bit on you. We break it all down and go into much more depth over at CoreCarsNews.com. But I want to know, what streaming player do you use? Why do you use it? Do you use a smart TV, a box, a game system? Leave me a comment, let me know. Well, until the next time, take care, be safe. I'll be back again real soon. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for your support.